Hey guys, Nukem here, and we got some potential leaks right before the Crimson Heist reveal. So we have some leaks regarding to the new Rainbow Six Quarantine or Parasite, even though it's a placeholder name. And we have a potential Goyo Gadget Rework or changes coming up. So go ahead and grab a snack and smash that like button and let's get started. So the first image we're going to take a look at is from a Twitter user, and this has to do with the new Rainbow Six Quarantine. Recently there's been data mining that says the new name is going to be Parasite. However, Ubisoft refuted it, says the Parasite name is just a placeholder name, so it's not going to be called Rainbow Six Parasite, but you can see the guns and then a react type of mode. You can see it says sub-zone shutdown in progress, so it seems like this is kind of like a holding position or defending against an incoming wave of attackers, zombies, parasite, infected, whatever you guys want to call it. And you can see a react button right there. So that might be kind of like the diffuser or the bomb or the thing that you have to protect while it's doing its thing from that nature. I'm not too sure what's the things on the ground. I'm not sure it's that gadget that deploys all that ground. You have to stay in that little zone for it to work. Let me know what you guys think about it so far. Here's another screenshot provided by the same Twitter user, and then you can see it says react there. Now if you look at the other image, the thing that I thought was like a diffuser place said react, and on the guns on the side it says react. So I'm not sure if it's just a name and it's a placeholder name that they have, or it's some type of mode that you're playing in the new stuff. Looking through his Twitter about the information, he says plant auto tracking and dormant nest. So I'm assuming we're going to the hive and then plant that thing that we saw in the earlier screenshot, and you have to do it 3 times and hold it until the nest is explode, or the auto track is tracking nest. So that suggests we're tracking the movement of the infected somewhat way of form. He also reveals more details. It says airlock sequence in progress, proceed to airlock immediately. So it has to do some mode where you're kind of rushing to a site and try to be safe in an airlock while you're being chased. That's what I think. And it shows one of the melee in it. It's the takedown, sneak up on unaware target, or incapacitate with react tech to perform a silence takedown. So there is probably going to be some sneaking in the game that we're going to have tech in order. So it's probably one of our skill trees that we unlock in order to do a silent takedown. And he says that's all he wants to leak for now before he gets in serious trouble. Now this next image suggests a change to Goyo. Now I don't know who was the original poster of this. If you're the original poster or know where it came from, feel free to let me know in comments and I can give them proper credit in the descriptions. Okay, so this image suggests that Goyo's gadget can be placed on the ground. Now we're not sure if this is legitimate. It could be doctored or faked until Ubisoft announce it themselves. Then we have to take it with a grain of salt. So the thing is with Goyo's gadget, it's not heavily utilized compared to other defensive operators. You put it behind a little half shield and you have to shoot it in order to deny attackers entry. Similar to the way smoke works, it's a little AoE fire on the ground. Here's a different image which shows you a closer look. So this looks more like it's legitimate in my opinion, but keep in mind it could be fake. So you can see his gadgets on the right. It says 3 canisters right there. So I'm kind of curious because you hold it and deploy it and it's no longer behind a shield. So let's go ahead and speculate what this change could do. Maybe you can still put it behind a shield the way it originally was, or you can just place it on the ground and still activate that way by shooting at it and explode, so it makes it harder for the attacker to see, or gives you more ability to place it in different locations and gives you more tactic as a defender, as good retreating method, or more versatility to place gadgets for defensive purposes. Now, another buff they could add to this is remote detonation. Similar to the way smoke is, he just, presses a little button and then his smokes go off, so it can be triggered anywhere on the map. Now, that would definitely make Goyo a higher pick rate or more viable option, defensive option compared to other operators that are already being used, since Goyo is not, fully utilized in my opinion. And lastly, another possible use for it, if Ubisoft enables this, is proximity detonation. If they feel another attacker is close to it, it can probably explode and cause that AoE effect if you allow it to happen. Maybe they give you a toggle an option to do proximity detonation or a remote detonation, or it just lets you place anywhere and then you have to manually shoot it yourself, and you can place it on walls, floors, and other parts as well. Personally, I think it's actually a good change for him since there's so many better viable options out there. This gives people more a chance to play around with Goyo and come up with interesting tactics. I'd love to see what Macy J does with it. So with all that being said, let me know what you guys think about this new Rainbow Six Quarantine / Parasite and this Goyo change, if it's legitimate. If you missed my recent video, I posted a link that suggests there's no Year 6 Season Pass, but the new operators will be in the Battle Pass only. Feel free to check it out at the end of the video. And just in case some of you are not aware, I recently created a finance channel in early 2020, and it already grew over 31,000 subscribers in that short period of time. Now, I'm in my mid-30s and I'm thinking about retiring in around my 40s, 50, and I want to do it very wisely. So I created a channel to help people build their wealth. So I have a playlist where it talks about how to start getting invested for beginners, how to analyze stocks, focus on the EV market if you're interested on that. And it also talks about real estate, increase your credit score for loans, how to buy a house, how to renovate a house, how to find tenants. If you're interested in real estate, crypto, and stock investing, and really learn how to analyze a stock, feel free to check out that channel in the link below. It's called Nukem Finance. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys haven't had a chance to like the video, I appreciate if you guys can. It definitely helps exposure to other people so they don't miss any valuable content. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.